Hello there, my name is John. Hope you're having a good day today. And today starts with the par 4. Let us begin. I'm sure that wasn't planned. Well, that's too bad. You might need a club or two extra from here. This is really deep.
Okay, you are in the rough, and just so you know, you are deep down in the rough.
Well, that's too bad. We reached the shot limit. That's never fun. Okay, the lengthy par 4. And second shot here on the second hole. This one's your third. Well, didn't expect that. Looks like this one's your fifth shot. And lining up your sixth shot here. Okay, we are in the deep stuff currently. Well, that's too bad. You've taken too many strokes on this hole. Shot limit has been reached. Let's see what happens here on the third hole. Oh man, it was just, you barely nudged that.
You are very deep in the rough here. Gonna have to be careful about this one.
Well, let's regroup. All right, setting up here deep in the spinach. Oh, that won't do. Well, that's too bad. You reached our shot limit on that hole. Gonna move on here. And this is a pretty lengthy par 5 hole ahead of us. Oh, that couldn't have been planned. Setting up here in the deep stuff.
You are deep in the rough. Be careful. Be careful with this shot.
What happened there? All right, first cut. Let's do this. And it was just a bad luck hole from the beginning, I think. Shot limit has been reached. Ouch. Okay. Here's your fourth shot.
You're on the green. A lot of work to do, but you're on. On the green with some work to do.
We're in the deep stuff here. And we've reached the shot limit on this one. We're going to push on to the next hole. And we are on the 6th hole now. You made the right choice, going for the green. Let's see what happens. Setting up for our third shot. I don't know what that was. Let's just try again. We are in the deep stuff here. Oops, that's no good. Well, that's too bad. We reached the shot limit. That's never fun. And now we're teeing her up on the 7th hole. Shouldn't be too awkward out of here, just in the first cut. Okay, here's your fourth. Ooh, that was just a mistake, I guess. Oh, something happened there. Let's be careful getting out of here. Might not get all the distance you want in the deep stuff. Okay, let's see what we can do here on the 8th hole. This could be good. No laying up for you today, hey? That's not going to be good. And this is your third shot. Okay, let's get on out of this second cut and get on our way. Okay, 6th shot. Oh, that was unlucky. Well, that's too bad. You've taken too many strokes on this hole. Shot limit has been reached. This one is a par 3 hole. Okay, hole number 9, shot number 2. Let's see what you got. And setting up for your 4th stroke here. Interesting. Okay, this is your 6th shot on this one. Yikes. Okay, we're just in the first cut here. And unfortunately, you've reached our shot limit on this hole. We're going to push forward to the next. Setting up from the long grass here. Let's get on out of this. Oops. Okay, 6th shot on this hole.
Okay, we are in the rough and we are deep down into it. So take that into account here. Might need to club up.
This is out of the 2nd cut here. Well, that's too bad. You reached our shot limit on that hole. Gonna move on here. Okay, 2nd shot on the 11th. Ooh, what's going on here? And setting up now for your 5th shot.
And you're on the green with quite a long putt ahead of you.
That's too bad. And it was just a bad luck hole from the beginning, I think. Shot limit has been reached. Oh, the anticipation. This could be good. And this is our 3rd shot. I'm sure that wasn't planned. And this is what your 5th shot's looking like.
Okay, this is very deep in the rough. So you might want to swap that club.
And we've reached the shot limit on this one. We're going to push on to the next hole. 13th hole coming up. I like what I'm seeing here. Oh, that was just a missed. I don't know what that was. Yeah, this one's your 4th shot. That's yeah, be nice to have that one back.
Okay, this is a deep, deep lie in the rough, just so you know. Might want to compensate here.
We're in the big, thick, deep rough here. Well, that's too bad. You've taken too many strokes on this hole. Shot limit has been reached. Good luck on your 2nd shot here on the 14th. All right, back in the fairway. Let's regroup, get our show back on the road. Nothing wrong with that. And this one's your 4th. Oop, that one, yeah, that's in the water. Well, that's too bad. We reached the shot limit. That's never fun. Let's see what happens on the 15th hole of this course. Oh, that's odd. This is what our 3rd shot's looking like. We're in the deep stuff. You might need a club or 2 extra on this shot. Oh, that's no good.
All right, you're on with fair amount of green to cover for your next putt.
Well, that's too bad. You reached our shot limit on that hole. Gonna move on here. See you later to that ball. Setting up here now for our 3rd shot. Okay, here's your 5th shot. Oh, that one, yeah, that one took a dive. And unfortunately, you've reached our shot limit on this hole. We're going to push forward to the next. Teeing up now on number 17. Not much happened with that one. Okay, 3rd shot. Those shots are going to happen to you. And we are in the deep stuff currently. Let's get out of here now. Oh man, that was just barely nudged that. And we've reached the shot limit on this one. We're going to push on to the next hole.
Okay, we got a bit of a long par 4 here. Let's see how this tee shot shapes up.
Okay, we're in the deep rough. Careful. What happened there? And this is your 6th shot. Setting up here from the deep stuff. And we've reached the shot limit, unfortunately. That's not fun. And with that, I will let you go here. I'm going to head over to the clubhouse and see